Please join me in welcoming Dr. Corlan Hunt, along with J.J. Harrison, to share the importance of mental health in the Black community. Give them a hand, you guys.
Hey, family.
So I'm so excited that we get to be a part of this conversation tonight. Just this time last year, I shared a very personal story about some struggles my daughter was going through in her mental health and her mental wellness, her state of mental wellness. But what I found is in us sharing that story, it created an opportunity for others to share their story. So I found that transparency creates vulnerability. So that's why we've been sharing our story, and we are so glad to be a part of the Sound It Out campaign, which allows many youth to share their story as well.
You know, JJ, I appreciate your honesty and your transparency. We've been doing this for some time now. Yeah. And how many of you know that it's important for us to check on ourselves? Yes. And when we talk about what's going on with our youth, we have to see what the stats are saying. What is research saying? Do you know that the CDC is saying that 5.8 million of our youth ages 3 to 17 are dealing with anxiety? Wow. 2.7 million of our youth are experiencing depression. It's time that we normalize the conversation. Yeah. It's time that we educate ourselves. You see, because if one of our children, if one isn't doing well, then how can the village be well? Right. And that's why I'm so happy that Sound It Out is here. That campaign is present, is culturally competent. It's so important that we know how to speak, though, yes, right, to our young people. It's not about how we feel they should be talking to us about how they feel. Right, right. Right? It's about us listening, checking in, having the time to connect. You see, it's so important that we find the resources. Don't you need resources? Yes. Resources are important because they help to guide us. And I found that the music, when we link music to mental health, it gives us verbiage. Because you see, you can't heal what you can't identify. And when we can't identify it, we repeat what we don't repair. So if we're going to get to a place of healthy mental status and emotional well-being for our youth, we need to help them verbalize, help them to identify how they're feeling. And that's why the sounditouttogether.org is so essential for you. And the resources are free. We like free. All of them. We like free. And the resources have been vetted by experts like myself. And it's so important for you. Some of you may have received those conversation starter kits when you came in. And during intercession, I want you to go out there and I want you to get those packets and I want you to start having conversation. I want you to start connecting. Family, we are a beautiful people. Yeah. We are strong and we are resilient. But our children are experiencing fear and anxiety. Some of them aren't sleeping well or eating well. Some of them don't know how to show up in their world. They are overwhelmed. And I know many of you aren't wearing masks anymore, but our children's masks are invisible. Yeah. I need you to show up. We are the gatekeepers of our community. We have to get to the place where we understand that it's okay not to be okay. I want you to know that we are precious. Our lives matter. Our mental health matters. You are God's tapestry of excellence and creativity.
Yeah.
I want you to start having conversation. I want you to check in on our children. The children are watching us. The children are waiting for us. We are the village, and we are going to show up. Are you with me?
Yeah.
I love you on purpose. Thank you.
Love you all. Thank you.